What's up, everybody? I'm Will, and we are back with Gotham Knights, making our way through all the various playthroughs of this game. We are on Robin. Our way through here. I checked the trophies at the end of our last Gotham stream. Didn't even realize it. This game, extremely easy to get a platinum in. In fact, I'm gonna get the platinum when we play Red Hood, just by accident, without even actually trying. My regular collector's OCD
Good job on those reporting masks, Tim.
really helped out
Actually have a shot at taking these guys
because
down.
getting all the collectibles obviously
Thanks,
are
Babs.
trophies.
You did a great job at reconstructing the data.
But I think the only trophy that I really have left is literally just play as all the characters, and we're holding off on playing as Red Hood until we're doing the Red Hood playthrough, so obviously I'm just basically gonna get the platinum trophy right off the rip probably when we start that. Alright. We are missing... Who are we missing? I think we're missing Man-Bat. We got the Freezes, Gwen, Clayface. Since we're on New Game Plus, we already have this one. I think the only one left...
Pufflebeam doesn't seem to be the league's priority anymore. Right? Since when did they use rockets?
Oh, we still do have a Freeze. One left. Okay, there's still more Freeze. Oh, it's his Freeze gun that's left.
A lot of people will be caught in the middle if we don't stop them.
Okay, so we got all DS. We are max level. Okay, Talons, I don't think we need to go after. We just need ninjas. So we're just gonna do main story. We're gonna do main story because we are gonna go talk to Cobblepot, which I think this is the point where we kind of get jumped when we go and see him.
Like wrestling a greased pig.
Excuse me?
I hate it when they run.
Taking so long. Did you give me enough yet?
Whoa. That was very quick.
That's Robin.
Fortunately, we didn't really get any drops from them. Womp womp. So I've been kind of like craving doing some more turn-based RPG stuff outside of Honkai Star Rail. So we will see. And I keep saying this and I keep not doing it. I want to make more content on my YouTube channel, which is just like unique games and whatnot that I don't like normally. Just gonna be on video instead. And thinking about doing more of that stuff, or any at all really, since I keep procrastinating. And yeah, I don't know what our next game's gonna be. Well, our next game after this is gonna be, we're gonna do Sifu. Shorter game. But I haven't landed on what I really want to kick off next. For next. Oh, whoa, alright.
All this mess can't be a good sign.
I know it ain't worth much to say this, but
Parted.
it was either you or me. And frankly,
smells like death.
This will be...
Belfry? Are you there? Something must be blocking comms.
Crap, what? Wait, what? What was... It's gonna be like the last one, I guess. Oh, that's what... Lied. This will be interesting because this is... Once we get to, like, near the final room, we're gonna get, like, some big thing that's gonna be really personal for him. And honestly, out of all the characters, he's had kind of a shitty representation on, like, his own personal stories.
Am I seeing things?
Like, what makes this unique playthrough for him, and honestly, so far, his has been the most generic. Ah! They got me, y'all. Anyway, the reason why I was bringing up the RPG stuff is because I just picked up... I've been thinking about doing this, but I've never looked into any of them, but I finally pulled the trigger.
What's going on here?
Sword Art Online
I'm not dead?
has a lot of... Like,
How am I
quite a
not
few
dead?
games.
What's going on here?
And I thought, you know what, why not? I'll pick up one of the games, the very first Sword Art Online game, which I believe it was made for PSP, and then they, like, up-resed it for PlayStation consoles a little bit later on. That's the very first game for Sword Art that came out, and right now it's on sale in the shop for, like, for, like, $4, so I picked that up. So I was thinking about, maybe we'll try going through those. Unfortunately, like, there's quite a few of them.
What just happened?
And most of them are
We're
still,
here
like
again.
new prices, if
How are
not
you pulling this off?
still up there.
Glass? Mirrors?
But some of them do go on sale quite frequently, so I think we'll intermittently, like, play through those games. So we'll attempt it. Woo! Lick. So yeah, so right now we do have one of them. I don't know how long how long the playtime is. I'm gonna look that up and find out. So I can
How are they doing this?
no. Because in fact, they just came out with a recent Sword Art Online game not too long ago, a new one. And yeah, I think they follow the story of the anime. I'm not 100% because, like, there's the anime, there's also, like, the light novels. So it's like, I don't know if it's, like, sticking to the anime or if it's trying to do more of what the light novels did, which I don't know what the differences are. But I assume there are some. Although I did find a bit of information. Sword Art Online originally was light novels. The first one came out in 2002. Which I did not know that came out that long ago. And then it kind of got shelved for almost a decade until the writer wrote Excel World, which is kind of like it's kind of like a companion piece to Sword Art Online, where it takes place in the same universe. But I think it's earlier on, where the technology isn't as advanced. And he won an award for it, and I think the company he signed with was like, oh, this is great, let's get some more of your work and we can publish it. And that's when he went back to Sword Art Online in, like, the late aughts. So he had Sword Art Online written for almost a decade before, like, the anime popped off.
Am I seeing things?
So I'm like, wow, I did not realize he wrote it that early on. And I found that out in a .hack video, actually, when they were talking about what came first, Sword Art Online or .hack. They both came out in 2002, technically. Although Sword Art Online wasn't really, like, that publicized or emphasized, because it was like, I don't know if it was a one-shot, but it was, like, put into, like, a writing competition, and I don't think he won it at the time. But it wasn't until later on where he pulled it back out and started working on it again. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Didn't know that. And it's weird that they both came out in 2002. A time where MMORPGs literally, like, just started being a thing. I actually still need to watch the newest season of Sword Art,
What is this place?
which I feel like the fan base for Sword Art fell off super hard after like the first 2 seasons. Like first season it fell off, and then the second season most people fell off.
Did you really think that?
New Robin.
Stay focused, Robin. This can't be real.
Well, this was definitely a thing in the comics where he was kind of insecure about being Robin. This is why Tim Drake is kind of like, come on, can we just give him his own identity by now? Because one of the big parts of his character was him being like insecure about being Robin. And then that went away. And then a new writer came in, and then they brought it back. And it just kept on seesawing back and forth between he's okay with it, he's not okay with it, depending on who's writing, which was really, I'd say, is probably one of the weakest aspects of his character. Like, having it being an initial thing is interesting, and then resolving it, but then they just kept bringing it back. And now with this whole, like, he's just refusing to get his own, like, superhero identity and sticks with Robin is just, like, an extension of that, I feel. And it's just like, oh, come on, man.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alright, so I guess that was the big... Gonna be one more. Oh, that was it. Shit.
Am I out?
I feel so bad for him, man. Like, he's really getting screwed over in this game.
There we go. That's the way.
And, I was also talking about this. I talked about this on one of the streams during the week.
The air is much clearer here. They were gassing me the whole time.
Like I said, I want to start making more YouTube content. With videos and stuff of games that I don't, like, play on stream. So it'll be a lot more content over there. But one of the things I wanted to do was Itch.io, which, if you don't know what that is a website that a lot of people that make indie games or like their first time game developers, they'll put it out over there. Or like if they're just learning how to make games. There's a lot of really cool free games over there with obviously varying in quality by a lot. So I was thinking about maybe starting a series on YouTube where I just play through, like, I'll pick a game and I'll do like one game a week or something. Or I don't know. I don't know what the format is going to be, but it's like I'll pick a random game, we'll play through it, we'll see how it goes, and we'll just like do a new game each week. Because that's the thing about a lot of the games on Itch.io. They're like short and contained a lot of the times. Or like shorter than like obviously like a AAA like mainstream game. A lot of them are like either really freaky or weird, or like they have just like very intense story to them. Like it ranges. Like some of them are just basic, like, oh, it's just a basic, someone's making their first platformer, and that's basically it. While other ones, it's like, oh, it's almost like a light novel, or a visual novel almost, where there's very minimal gameplay. So it's like, I want to start going through some of that kind of stuff. Finding, like, I've been wanting to get more into, like, video game horror stuff. But I find things like Outlast and Dead by Daylight just kind of boring, gameplay-wise. And story-wise, I don't really find that interesting. So I thought maybe finding some, like, indie horror game kind of stuff on there would be interesting to do and go through. Because you can find, like, just scrolling in there, like, you can find some fucked up weird stuff, and it's like, yes! Let's make it weird! So I've been thinking about doing that, wanting to do that. We'll see how that goes. Oh shit, I'm almost dead.
Just like I practiced.
Ah! I'm an idiot. I just realized something. I have my headphones on backwards. Yeah, that explains it. That explains the weirdness of... I'm not really here... Like, these guys aren't sounding right to me.
It's like this place never ends.
Took me an embarrassing amount of time to realize that I had my headphones on backwards. Although, to be fair, it wasn't until we got to the fight that it really, like, put out because of the directional audio. Oh, look, that guy. That is, like, not a cool weapon, but that is a unique weapon you don't see too often as a club.
Robin, the court of owls has sentenced you to die.
Alright, let's see how you handle this.
Thanks for the way out.
Wait, hold on. Oh. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Everything's mechanized. Spend this much capital on a place just to terrorize people.
I would.
Maybe if I look around, I can learn more about
It sounds fun. I have not been paying enough attention to our pickups, but I don't think we've really picked up any. No, so far.
This must be used to shift the rooms.
Does seem that way.
It worked! Now how do I get across?
Last few days, YouTube's been so weird. I don't know if it's my browser or what, but it feels like it's been like slow. Like load, stuff like that.
Those tanks are in the way. But maybe if I hit the valves, they're my way through. Definitely on the right track. Hup, hup. This water is so cold.
Why have they not made a Daredevil? You know what I mean? Like, Batman, Daredevil, somewhat similar. They are making a Wolverine game. Hopefully although Insomniac did just get layoffs. PlayStation has kind of been
Looks like he's in charge of the
laying off
lab.
some people. Unfortunately, Insomniac
I wonder what he knows.
lost some of their people. So nobody really knows what the status of the new games are for Insomniac. They usually do a steady flow. Of Ratchet and Clank games.
Tell me what you know.
We prepped the volunteers here for Project Goliath. It's a Talon deployment.
It's hard to believe the dead volunteered for this.
They're not dead at first. The new ones, they offer themselves up for the cause.
I'm gonna put you to sleep now. Don't worry, you'll wake up.
Probably.
Eventually.
But anyway, yeah, Insomniac lost some people.
God, it's a whole Talon-making operation. They could take over Gotham with this.
Due to, like, them being bought by Sony. Sony just being like, yeah, we're gonna downsize some stuff. Or cut some stuff. So, nobody really knows what's up with their new games. Other than, like, you know, obviously they're still making the Wolverine game. But in terms of DLC for Spider-Man, nobody knows. Next Ratchet and Clank game, also nobody knows. Especially since, like, you know, the Spider-Man games have been selling insanely well. It would stand to reason for them to, like, put more eggs into that basket than into Ratchet and Clank. But Ratchet and Clank has been, like, their go-to series for, like, 20 years. I don't think they just, you know, ditch it or anything. Which a playthrough of that full franchise I would really like to do. I played the first two quite a few times, and then the third one a little bit. When it comes to Ratchet and Clank, I'm pretty sure all the games are on one of the extra levels of PlayStation Plus. I don't know if it's Extra or Prime or whatever it's called.
What was that? What the hell was that? You don't belong here.
Correct. Oh, what? Oh my god, that was a cool one. I love some of the, like, takedowns when it's, like, a wall or a railing nearby. We don't get them too often. I hate this. Is when you're fighting more than one, their rhythm can be perfectly opposite, and it becomes a lot more tedious trying to time the power shot. Ah. Oh, interesting. What? If you do two of them, the second one, like, knocks them out of their ground stun and puts them upright and able to fight.
Their cooling system's gotta be drawing a ton of power. Bet I can overload it. I should be able to overload it with controls. More? I'm kinda in the middle of something here.
Oh, gotcha. No, oh, God, I keep hitting the wrong button to dodge. I've been playing too much Call of Duty, and I mapped the jump and the drop down to the triggers because it makes it easier to do on the controller. Since, you know, I don't have this super fancy advanced controller with the extra back triggers. I've been playing that a lot, so whenever I try to like dodge or something, I keep hitting the trigger buttons, and it's like, that doesn't do anything. Oh. I also wanted to play the Evil Within series on stream. Like, I've already played both of them. I can't remember if I platinumed both. I think I platinumed the first one. I can't remember the second one. But I loved both of those games, and I really can't wait for them to make a third. I keep on meaning to play that one on stream at some point. But that's definitely a game where it's like I have to be in the vibe to play it. Ah. Because when it comes to horror games, I like very specific kinds of horror. And I feel like a lot of the horror games we do get are in very, like, genres I don't really prefer to play. Like, I don't really play the Resident Evil series just because I don't really like how they control, or like any of the puzzle systems, really. Like, just there's a lot of aspects of them that I just really don't like. Like, I'd much rather prefer like a good psychological horror to an outright things are just trying to kill you and you have to tank controls and fixed cameras out of it while maintaining your food supply and bullets. It's like, I get why people like those, but those are really not for me that much of the time. And I just like weird horror games that use like non-traditional like horror mechanics. Which is why I like things like Fear and Hunger, which I would consider to be somewhat of a horror game. It's definitely very creepy and got some weird shit in it. But it's more of a combination of, like, you know, an RPG and a oh, what's it called? The game where it's like you choose how to solve certain problems through various ways. What was it? It was not a procedural sim. What's it called? It's a dang it, I can't remember the name of it. Super Eye Patch Wolf, like, nailed it. Alright, let's just do this. Drop our alt. Oh, see? Like, you can only have one effect on at a time. Ah, bitch! He just hits me into the fucking, snow. And then the snow just pushes me back. Whoop. This is one of the... That's the most useless super move in the game. I'm calling it. I don't know what Red Hood has, but it definitely feels like it.
made it out. Is this out?
Robin, are you there? Your signal just reappeared on the Bat computer. Do you read me?
I read you, Belfry. I'm so glad to hear your voice.
And I yours. I was concerned, to say the least.
Me too. I'm a little beaten up.
This shouldn't have happened. Please, hurry back to the Belfry as soon as you can.
Alright, let's see what we got from there. Okay, we got some 40s. We got this fucking costume. Well, we got this one we could do. This poison. One doesn't, like... Got fire. I like electric, I think, out of all of them as the stunner. Either electric or poison. Fire's kind of meh. It's very mid on the status effect. Ooh, hello! Or make that right away. I think we're gonna keep the electric staff we have now. Then we'll also do... Barely. You probably run around and collect that. Yeah, it's been a minute. We could definitely upgrade some of these. Except for our range. Our range ones we didn't really get too many. Whoa, what's that? Like 2 things in one? Let's try fusing. See, it just does nothing. Oh, cool, you fused it to the same level and same, rarity. It's like, bro, come on, man. I hate the fusion system. Butt cheek. Fluffy butt cheek. What's that even mean? Don't have. Alright, let's look around for a moment. Okay, let's go over here, take out some thugs, maybe we'll get some materials. Completely looked behind us to do that. It looks like, god damn it, it's another one of these. These are like the worst ones to come across because they're so basic. Just 2 guys. 2 guys that you take down. Just 2 guys. I think we'll come over here and do this. Gamer posture. Gonna bamf all over the place.
Oh, this is one of Batman's caches. I just have to figure out how to access it.
God damn it. Little bib steps. You bitch. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I've been talking about I wanted to do the the more modern PS4 onward Digimon game series. So far we have 3 of the games out of the 4, and the 4th one is more of a visual novel with some turn-based combat components to it, which a lot of people didn't know when that came out. It just came out the other year. A lot of people got it and were like, oh, can't wait to play this, and then was like, wow, we're like 40 minutes in and it's just been a lot of talking. Because it was like kind of sold as like, oh, it's an RPG with some like story, like heavy story elements. It's like, no, it's just like a straight up like visual novel that has some turn-based combat in it.
Robin acknowledged.
So it's like, I just ordered that one. I was able to find it on Amazon for like 15 bucks. I was like, sweet. Fuck. I messed that up. Are you... Bro! Okay, well, we fucked that up because we can't... Seemingly can't, like, you know, hit that tower.
Verification failed.
So yeah, I just ordered that. So we'll have all 4 of, like, the more modern Digimon games. I do want to play through those on stream. Both the Cyber Sleuth games. World, which has, like, a bit of different gameplay to it compared to those. And then Survive, which is the visual novel. Which I don't know how I'm going to do that one.
Identity verified. Location of cache added to AR device.
All I know is, obviously, that information, that it's more of a visual novel than it is an actual, you know... an actual, like, turn-based combat game. So that one I might just do on YouTube, while the other 3 will do on stream. And I was hoping that we'd hear an announcement of a new Digimon game, because it's like, I'm so happy that Digimon's getting, like, this coming back around. Because obviously Digimon's always been about the digital world and stuff like that. But, like, their games, personally, I've never really liked that much, unfortunately. I more like the anime than any of the games, which is a total miss. But ever since the PS4 came out, and those games have been coming out since Cyber Sleuth, it's like, dude, they've been doing banger after banger, so it's like, yes! I hope they continue this momentum. Let's make more turn-based combat. Like I said, the one Cyber Sleuth game I did play, it does remind me heavily of, like, Persona-esque elements a lot. And it's like, yes, that's exactly the vibe you need to go with when it comes to Digimon. But instead of, like, you know, some sort of weird world you get sucked into, it's the digital world you get sucked into. Or, like, Persona has, like, oh, it's midnight, so the world stops, or, like, we get sucked into the TV or some biz.
Okay, where is this thing? There's gotta be a quiet way to do this.
Fuck. I do not know why. I just am not aiming well with, like, fucking anything. Boop. I thought there was one more guy. I guess not. This, right?
Just what I was looking for.
Belfry, this won't last long out here. What do I do?
I've contacted Dr. Tompkins. She'll meet you at a drop site.
Crap. Over the fence. Okay, we got 1 minute to do this. Over almost 2 minutes, so hopefully it's not that far. This is kind of cool. You pick up a thing and you need to deliver it within time. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff up on the block. You know, some Ichio games, Evil Within at some point, as well as Callisto Protocol is a game I definitely want to get into. The Digimon games, I still need to play most of the Dark Souls games on stream. Oh, fuck me, alright. We'll just do this. So yeah, we have a lot of games on deck to play. Oh, whoa. Whoa, what? Our finisher didn't finish her. Oh, dude, that was cool. We used the railing to perch and jump down on.
You did it.
Did.
Holy crap. Yeah, this is gonna help.
Not saying I'm impressive,
No problem.
but clearly
Get home safely.
I'm very. And yeah, I don't know what the format of the YouTube videos are gonna be. I'm thinking of just like doing just a basic like, you know, gameplay and commentary and no face cam. I don't know. If anyone has any strong opinions on that, let me know. But personally, I prefer just the old school video gameplay with commentary over it if there is any. With the Itch.io games, obviously, since they're like more indie games and stuff, I want to do kind of a dive of like, well, if this person's made like 3 or 4 indie games or something, it's like go through them, be like, oh, these are the games, these are the links, and all that kind of stuff. I thought that'd be really cool to go and do. But like when trying to play like say Digimon Survive, like I said, since that's a more of a dialogue heavy game, since it's more of a visual novel with some turn-based aspects. Well, okay, here's the thing I know. It's a visual novel with some turn-based aspects, and that you can make decisions that end up getting people killed. And I'm like, whoa! Those are like the only 2 things I know, and I know that because like that sounded insane to me. It's like, really? You could get people killed in a Digimon game? Holy shit! So it's like, that definitely seems like a game we could possibly do multiple playthroughs for, and I don't know how I want to do it. If I just want to like read it, or maybe do something a little fancy, like, I don't know, maybe do, like, some AI voiceover stuff for it, or, like, different, so we have, like, different voices for different characters or something. I don't know. Because we're going on a budget of $0 here, so that's what our production budget is. So, for right now, that's kind of, what I was thinking about maybe trying to do, but obviously that would be a lot more time and effort put in to do that kind of stuff. Like, just reading it off the rip isn't that much time and effort, but I mean, like, if we're doing, like, multiple voices and, like, trying to do, like, something interesting with it, I think. Could be a whole thing. Or kind of, like, locked in. Oh, hey, dude, okay. Go over to him. He usually gives us... Actually, he just gives us XP, really. We don't really need it, because we're capped. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely want to play Survive. I definitely want to do videos of it, but I don't know how. Like, what format I really want to do with it. But we'll figure it out. And I know a lot of people have mixed feelings with AI stuff, and it's like, I get it, but it's like, I do not have a budget. Like, I could not be able to afford to pay someone to do multi-voices. And I don't really have anyone, like any friends that would come on, that I could like reliably do content with as of right now. That's kind of a big old downer for that. But hey, I think I could make something work pretty cool. Hopefully. We'll see.
Damn.
I don't know.
Man can't even
Just
get comfortable
ballparking.
on his own roof with you around.
Seeing what would be interesting. Alright. Oh, we got that. Nice. And we don't have assassins out yet. We do have a race over here. Let's go do that. Actually, I should look up. This is actually probably a good idea. I should look up how other people have done playthroughs through like visual novels. I'm assuming a lot of people either go with, you know, one. It's just silent, no commentary, no nothing, and they just like go through the text, and you read it yourself, or they read it. I'm assuming that's probably like the majority of it. So it's like, I don't know. I want to try to do something a little more with it.
Is that Robin?
Yeah, I don't know how it would work, or even if using AI would even really work, or like voice generation, because I don't want it to sound like a fucking robot. Like if I could find like a good way, ethical way to make it sound natural and good, then maybe I'll try doing that. Although that would probably take a lot of time and effort to go in and do it. But we'll see, we'll see. Like that's still like a while off. We still have like 3 other games to get through, which each one is like an RPG onto itself. So that's like quite a bit of time. It will be like months away, if not a full year away, probably.
Just like that. Yeah.
There we go. Got that one. I'm becoming so pro at these.
Nice.
Because basically, like I said, I don't really have anyone to do content with, and if I can't, if I don't have anyone to reliably be able to consistently do content with, I'd rather not, like, bring in someone just for this one thing. You know what I mean? Fucking cutting it down. Boom.
Way to go, Robin.
Oh yeah, speaking of, we just got stuff that we need for the gear. Okay, well, we are going to be going against the Talons and the Assassins, and they use poison, so that's good to have the resistance. Now let's head back to the Belfry. That was the wrong button. Also wrong button. What is wrong with me right now? So yeah. From that quick snippet, you could see I picked up King of Fighters. That was on sale for like $5, and I was like, what? As well as the Sword Art Online game, so I have both those downloaded. I don't think I'm gonna do King of Fighters on stream at all or anything. That's just a me time thing, probably, most likely. I don't know. I watched a video where they went through the whole story of it, and it sounded very interesting, so I thought I'd play it. Unfortunately, all I have is a controller. I don't actually have a fight stick. I've been wanting to do a fight stick for a long time, but again, I have no budget for this shit, man. I'm cheap. I'm discount. So, as of right now, you know, funds are limited. And I don't want to, like, jump into another fighting game that's, like, made for arcade if the controls aren't going to go well with the controller.
All punishment for exposing the court.
To think Jacob Kane ever thought we could be on the same side.
The labyrinth wasn't just meant to kill us. The court wanted to get in our heads.
It might have worked.
We'll be okay, Tim.
Little Timmy.
Will we? Batman didn't kill people, but where would he stand on soldiers lining up to be reborn as these monsters?
I used to be dead. You think I'm a monster?
We have one setback. And this is where you go, Tim? Murder?
I get steering him away from killing people, but the labyrinth was more than a setback.
I hate this cutscene so much.
Talk about me like I'm not here. You're not Bruce. None of you are.
Enough!
I hate this cutscene. It just feels like synthetic, like, drama.
Gotham practically lined up to kill Batman. Every time Bruce came home, bloodied, near death, I patched him up. Just as I now do for you. He was often angry, but he never stooped to their level.
will you.
Alfred's right. Batman had a code. No matter how tough this gets, we can't betray it.
The court is made up of Gotham's founding families. They'll protect their own like only family will.
They may be related, but they aren't family. Not like we are.
The evidence we uncovered against Kane at the hotel is pretty much bulletproof.
Then our best course of action isn't war, it's prosecution.
I don't think Kane's gonna honor a warrant.
We'll see.
He will if we help the cops serve it.
The same cops currently gunning for every cape in Gotham?
I can think of at least one still on our side.
Yeah, the reason I really hate that cutscene is because like it just first half feels like synthetic drama,
We got new intel
and
for the evidence.
I don't know, it just feels like him. I don't know, that doesn't feel like Tim's
I was
character,
certain the labyrinth had to be some kind
and he
of
makes it like a whole
technological
drama
marvel,
thing there.
but it was just
It
boxes.
just feels like an out of
and props.
character moment for him.
It's that gas they use. Makes you hallucinate your own worst fears.
So everything in the labyrinth comes from the target's mind. That's...
Terrifying? Yeah.
Yeah, again, there's like a lot of things that are happening with the Court of Owls you could tie to other villains. Like, oh, pure toxin, I wonder who that could be. Or them being cryogenically frozen. Hell, you could even go so far as like, oh, they're doing like medical experiments on people and stuff. Hush, possibly, like he's medically trained. Like, you could pull in so many villains into this conspiracy. And again, it depends on how you feel about the whole Court of Owls conspiracy thing. If you love it, pulling in everyone would be cool, making it all connected. Or if you hate it, it would feel
I just
so shitty.
can't wrap my head around it. Being brought back as a Talon?
I feel mixed on Court of Owls. Especially if like they get reused. I feel like they're a one and done
Hiding
villain.
things from us, Drake?
Maybe it's drugs. Or plutonium. I mean, he is a teenager.
A chess set.
That looks familiar. Weren't those Bruce's?
Yep, custom made. The Knights even have bat ears.
Would you
Of
look
course
at
they
that?
do. You fucking
They
weird.
do have bad ears.
I got them from Wayne Manor. I know it's dangerous, but I was careful and no one saw me.
That's a big risk for a chess set.
Everything we salvaged from the manor belonged to Batman. I thought we could use a bit more Bruce.
It's weird. I'm trying to think. Nightwing just kind of felt like he was like his personal stuff.
We're gonna want to keep an eye on the sector. But
Just
stuff-
felt like that. It felt like him and his interpersonal relationships with everyone. And then Barbara had like that weird like collage diorama she was making, and now Tim's got like this whole chess theme going with it. It's like weird. I thought they'd all be more like. It feels like Nightwing was the best character to play Rip, in terms of like story, character, how he interacts with everyone. Stuff. Who knows? We still have Red Hood left, and yeah, it's a bummer to say so far. Robin's been kind of a downer.
I'm starting to see how the court managed to keep themselves secret for so long. The mind games they play.
Oh
they're
fuck!
capable of.
I forgot to check this.
I can
All
only think about it for so long before it really starts to get to me.
right,
Something to meditate on.
that one's even better. Oh wait, no, that one's already got things. Okay, hold on. Let's go. Odds. Massive upgrades. Like more than doubled upgrades. Okay, it's still like 600 down. Fuck. Oh, I don't think this is really gonna... It's actually closer than the other one. You know what? It's close enough. Actually, it's got... Oh, I didn't even realize. It's got 2 different elements. Not just poison, but also stun resistance. Okay, so that's actually good. I'd say having those 2 resistances could balance out and take that 200 damage. Not really matter. This, like I said, we're gonna keep the shock stick on. It feels like it's easier to stun people with the shock stick, plus it's got the 20% crit rate. Yeah, the 20% crit rate, I think, really helps build up the electro damage. And now we're going to add this onto it, which is just going to build even more electro. Boom. Big up. Alright, let's go... Wait, no, it's under suit. For some reason, I always think it's under another. Let's go here. Yeah, I just like this standard one, more cap. Hard to tell. I want to be more... Maybe the yellow. Maybe the boots with a bit more yellow. I wish the shin guards were a different color than gray. Then I think it would go with most. These are plain, these are too loud, and this is just kind of... We'll go with the more muted. A color scheme, let's see what we got. I do like this one with the jacket being black. I'm sorry, it's the coolest color scheme. I'm a big black on black person. If you haven't noticed, 90% of my wardrobe is fucking black t-shirts. So having this full gray fit is super dope. Like, the black fit's nice, but I think the gray fit pops a bit more for a lot more. Colorful. Alright, so we got all that. Plus we did get a new motorcycle color. Do they even have markers by the new ones? I don't think they do. So many of these are bad color schemes. Or like they implement the color in a bad way. Like this looks nice. Whatever, it's fine with it. Moving on. Alright, we're gonna continue with the main story. I think, yeah, today we're just gonna hit the main story. We still have one more freeze thing to do, I believe. But we'll see where we go.
You've received a call from Detective Montoya. She says she needs to speak with you about an arrest warrant.
Thanks for the heads up, Belfry.
Oh yeah, plus we have the Spider-Man games. I've been waiting for Spider-Man 2 to go on sale. Which, dude... Talk about a contrast between Spider-Man 2 and fucking Suicide Squad. Within the first month, Suicide Squad went on sale. And, like, it still has went on sale, like, multiple times since it came out. Spider-Man's been out for probably twice as long. I don't think Spider-Man 2 has even went on sale once. Drastic contrast of what the good game.
Hey, Montoya, how are things looking?
I've got enough evidence to lock Kane up for years. It's the warrant that's the problem.
The judge doesn't agree with the charges?
I've been to see every judge I know, and no one will sign it. They're scared.
They don't want to be on Kane's bad side. Do you think Judge Moreno would cooperate? She's put away a lot of powerful people in the past.
Elena was one of the first names on my list. But I guess things got bad over that whole Chelsea
Oh,
tunnel
yeah.
case. She's gone into hiding.
Finding people's one of my specialties. I'll ask around. Someone must know where she is.
Get that warrant signed, and you know I'll serve it. I read a report about a vigilante saving a cop's ass. Nearly spit out my coffee laughing.
Honestly, I'm just kind of waiting until we get ninjas. We need that final thingy. Interrogate a mobster. The mob is usually up. Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm an idiot. Oh, it doesn't show where on the map. Sometimes they'll show, like, oh, around here to find the mobsters. Some people over here. Let's go fight them. The mob usually isn't around here, but... Regulators. Yeah, we might need to go up to the north.
You're fast, but I'm fast.
Dude, look at that. One swing! And he's 50% charge on Electro. Dude. Our Electro buildup is insane. Okay, well, that was just a regular... Regulators are usually in the southern area. That there. Okay, mob's up there. Let's go up there and out. See if we could find other mob people around there. I can't remember. I don't think Red Triangle people can give us information. Maybe they can. I just know it's not limited to them. Look at crime going down right now. Even the throws are like 50%. Jesus. Almost 50%.
Does the name Elena Moreno ring any bells? I want to know where she is.
Yeah. Look, we're not crazy enough to cross the people who want Moreno dead. But the regulators, they've been bragging about a big protection job.
Thanks for the tip.
Dude, yeah, our Electro is like off the scale. Our projectiles are doing way more damage.
The regulators might be involved, though.
Good work. Hopefully we'll find Moreno soon.
Make sure there are no capes around.
Was that something? Might be something.
Last and final check.
Damn, fast!
Fucking A, man. He's really getting us Marine. Yeah, it's been pretty fun so far. I just really wish that they made more content. Who knows? WB's been doing a lot of weird stuff recently. Hopefully, we'll get another game soon. Although we just got Suicide Squad and that's supposed to be ongoing, so who knows how long that's gonna be. God. Ah. I actually haven't really explored the online component of this that much. Or at all, really. I've mainly just been soloing it the whole time. Wow, we are just like really not doing a lot of damage here. Wow, okay, Bud on the roof. Hey, guy. Oh god, oh god. Yeah, the heroic assault mode, I'm not a big fan of that. Like, it's just way too much of, like, here's 20 different levels, but they're all relatively the same thing. It's just kind of a bummer. The heroic assault just feels like the most grindy thing in the game, really. Although they do try to season it up with, you know, some story stuff, like, what was it, every 5 levels or something? Or at least they tried to do something with it. But yeah, the overall gameplay of it is way too samey. Oh god. Who knows? Maybe I'll make it through Heroic Assault, we'll see. And we'll do that on stream, and I'll just play the levels that have the main story. Holy shit, what is with this dude with the big-ass gun? He just is dodging everything. Buddy? Oh my, I just can't get multiple hits in on this asshole. And I'm not... What? Okay, bro. Not... Okay, I can't knock him down with projectiles. Wow, okay, that guy was difficult. Yeah, I wasn't able to knock him down with projectiles. I was only able to get, like, a hit in. Ah! And of course, we got, like, 2 resistances on this armor, and they're one of the 2 that we don't have resistance. Whoa. No, let's just... There we go. Oh, nope, still going. Wow, alright.
Heck yeah.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff there.
Got it.
Or...
There it is.
Ah.
Easy.
Alright, let's see what we got. We'll need to interrogate. We need to interrogate the regulators. Let's go to the turf. Actually, let's do this real quick. Then we'll go to the regulators. I can't not hear the name regulators in an Arnold Schwarzenegger accent. Regulators. You're running that way, and okay, we've been having...
Robin, recognized.
Bro, like, I just... Alright, today, this dude's been having issues being able to point his freaking grappling gun. Nailed it.
Identity verified. Location of cache added to AR device.
Yeah. Alright, there's actually quite a few of those up on the map now, I think. Let's maybe go around and collect all of those. Got that talent over there. Honestly, I can't wait until we get to the next playthrough and we do Red Hood. Because, yeah, I hate this so much. The teleportation thing. Not good. Just give them the cape or give them the glider, man. Feels bad. And it's weird. I don't even know what the speed of this is, but it feels slow. It is probably, you know, with within reason, similar speed to the glider, but it does not feel like it. Oh yeah, by the way, like I keep bringing this up and they keep on not information on it. They have still not brought up any information about the new Batman animated show either. Like, bro, where are we at with that? It's been like forever. And it's still not officially canceled or anything, so it's like, what's going on with it?
Robin identified.
Or at least I haven't heard anything about it being canceled. Whoop. Timies. Get up there, boy! Woo.
User approved. Cache site uploaded to AR device.
I'm an idiot. Hopping back up there. Regulators. Oh, wait. Damn it. There's like one in every area now. We're going in! Oh, it's like across the street. Nailed it.
Robin acknowledged.
Nope, nope. Actually, I didn't even think about... Oh, God, I got lucky. Hit the right button. I could not remember what the cancel out of grappling was. And I got so lucky with that.
Identity confirmed. Cache location sent to AR device.
I love that they just decided to put these on the side of a building. Not even at the top of the building. Just like midway up. Alright, regulators. Oh, hey, got a race down. Okay. Well, we were running into regulators around here. So go back there and up this way. Oh, yep. All right. Okay, that guy's got. Go to sleep, bud.
This will only take a second.
Oh. I hate that one. That's like the slowest one you can do. I don't think so. Oh. Okay, I need to be careful with him. Baby gloves. Ooh, I love that move. The fucking... The back hit. Oh. Come on, I just need to get you... There we go, grab. I'm always too anxious about overdoing the damage.
I need intel on Judge Moreno. What do you know?
I don't know. But I know we just sold some top-end security equipment. Maybe it was for her.
I can work with that.
That's possible. Find out.
Belfry, the regulators sold the freaks some top-shelf security tech. No link to Moreno, though.
Freaks buying actual gear? What's the world coming to?
Alright. Now the freaks are usually up there. Let's actually go and do this race down here. Unfortunately, point is lame. Okay, I got lucky with that. I did not know that was there. Oh, frick. Alright.
Units requested at the Dixon docks. We have reports of known criminals moving cargo.
These known criminals are about to get ass beaten. Oh, go to sleep.
Can't let them see me.
Of course, the moment I drop down is when the do turn. Come on. Actually, the slingshot is pretty good. Taking out the cameras actually makes it way easier.
Sleeping on the job, huh? Just what I was looking for.
Belfry, this won't last long out here. What do I do?
Dr. Tompkins is en route to meet you. What's going on? What the hell was that?
Alright. Where is she? Okay, well there's a red triangle in front of me. I'm hoping that's the right one. So we're going with that. Oh yeah, randomly too. This popped in. We still need to play Destroy All Humans 2, the remake, as well. We played 1 a while ago. Whoop! And I kept on meaning to pick up 2. And unfortunately, I have been bad and not paying attention to whether or not it's been on sale. As well as picking up, oh crap, what's the other one? Psychonauts 2. We also need to pick up Psychonauts 2 so we can play 1 and 2 back to back. Since clearly I have OCD and I always have to go all the way through the franchise.
This is gonna help someone who needs it. Thanks.
I got your back. It's not safe out here right now.
Alright. Oh, hey! We got a yellow! Baller! Which yellows aren't actually special once you beat the game, but in-game, as we're, like, progressing through, and of course we don't have enough, why would we? Loser! Alright. Well, we took care of that. Nope. Okay, I was hoping that was going to be an alley. Oh. Kind of getting... Okay. Chemicals. Oh. Wow, you guys are really useless, you know that? So close on slapping them. Right. I don't know, maybe that was it? I always hate that when it says, oh, there's crime around, we can't do the race. It's like, that's... Oh, yes, that was it. Alright, let's do this.
I can do this. Keep going. So far,
Nice.
so good.
Alright. Do good. Oh yeah. Just every single ring is a different, just super vague catchphrase. It has nothing to do with anything. Ooh.
Seriously? I'm getting good at this.
So yeah, you really have to line up where you want to go before you even hit the jump because you have zero control in air, which makes it feel very not great. Woo! Oh my god, I've gotten every single one of them so far. Up. Victory!
Student has become the master.
Wait, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, yeah. I came down here just for that race, and now we're gonna go up the north because that's usually where the guys we're looking for are at. See what up with them. We can knock any of them out. Beat them into submission and get the information out of them.
Think our driver bailed on us? What? What do we have here?
Okay, I need to scan these guys. Oh god. It's gonna be this guy, isn't it? Of course, it's the asshole who's already almost dead. No. Oh, my life. Of course, it's the dude who's almost dead. And I'm gonna accidentally auto-hit one time, and the dude's gonna be downed. Fuck. Yep. Alright, he's down. That was... God damn it. Of course, the one guy that gets almost taken out by the barrel is the dude that we need. You son of a bitch. I keep forgetting to scan from a distance. Like, that's a thing you can do. I know which one to chokehold now. Okay, don't know why. Oh, okay, he's the Molotov guy. He's gonna stay out of range, so we're good. Okay, it's not good, all these electric effects exploding outward. Alright. No. Come on, guy. Look at me.
Someone told me the freaks are protecting Elena Moreno. Is it true?
Oh yeah.
Sounds so familiar.
All we gotta do is keep her safe from those guys in the bird masks. Easy.
Got it. Thanks.
It sounds familiar in, she related to someone
Moreno
else
wants
in the
freaks for
comics.
protection. I'm headed to her now.
Got it.
Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, let me go Google. Reina. I think that's how you spell it. Or actually, I don't even... Why did I... Yeah, I spelled it. That's a... E, not an... Alright. Oh, hello. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay, that was made by Moreno. A one-off character. No. Okay, damn it. Okay. I think maybe that's what it was. So there was a really bad comic back in, I think it was the late 80s, if not like 99 or 90s, just 1990. Batman Digital Justice, which was made by a guy named Moreno. I think that's where I remember the name from. It was not great. I think that was the Batman. Was that Batman 3D or was that a separate one? Wow, they are just really not showing us what's inside this comic. Wow. Batman Digital Justice. All right. They made some very questionable decisions when it came to digital technology in the 90s and with comic books. And Batman 3D was one of them, as well as, I think, Digital Justice. Alright, now let's go protect the judge. And then I think the next step is that we go and serve, like, the warrant, or try to. We'll hold off on that step for tomorrow. We might be finishing up for today after. We'll see if I remember this story.
Officer requested by the intersection of Mercy and Oxalis. We have multiple
Hey guys.
suspicious activity.
It's Robin.
Oh. I don't think so, Chief. Whoop.
All right, let's do this then. Guess they want to fight too.
Alright, guys, chill out. It's just like relentless damage to them to keep them from doing the heal. Ooh. Alright, cool. Okay, there we go. You're just not bringing it up. All right.
You all right?
They were gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Just like they killed my brother. Poor Alex. All this because I wouldn't close construction on the Chelsea tunnel?
The Court of Owls? Yep.
Damn it. They are real.
And Jacob Kane is pulling the strings. We have enough to bring him in. You just have to sign the warrant.
I'll sign it. People like that can't be allowed to terrorize this city.
I'm glad you agree. I could escort you to a safe location if you want.
Someone's already on their way. I knew the freaks couldn't keep this up, so I called a friend. Thank you. And good luck, Robin.
Belfry, Moreno's safe and sound. And I've got Montoya's arrest warrant signed.
Good to know. We'll make sure she stays safe.
Okay.
I need to find a place to hide.
Okay, let's actually check all the crimes happening to see if any of them actually have the reward I'm looking for. The yellow goods. Bastards. Oh wait, hello. Penguin's got it for some reason. Also, let's go check in with her.
There's a mask right here.
Fuck my life.
Gotham City Police.
And I can't wait for the Wolverine game to come out because I just really want to know how they're going to handle Wolverine and Spider-Man. I think they're supposed to be separate. Like I said, I haven't played 2 yet. I'm still waiting for that to be on sale to pick up. But I would like to see, like, I don't know, it's like a 50-50. Part of me would like it just to be a Spider-Man universe, but another part of me is like, we've already got that with the movies 99% of the time. It's always Spider-Man by himself. I'd love to see him interacting more with, like, X-Men. Oh, dude, a turn-based, like, JRPG except X-Men? That would be so fucking cool. I mean, they already did an X-Men anime. Like, straight up. There was I think back in, like, 2011, I think. They did a few Marvel animes. They did, Blade, X-Men, and then a Wolverine. And I think an Iron Man as well. Plus, there was, like, one other anime that was, like, kind of obscure, but it kind of became more popular recently because of, Disney Plus brought it over and made it more easier to find. Which is, like, super anime. It's like Justice League. I mean, not Justice League. It's like the Avengers, except the main character and his friends are, like, original anime characters. And they're being, like, protected by the Avengers, and, like, they're being trained to become new Avengers. And they're, like, completely original characters made for the anime. And, of course, you see, like, all the classic, like, Iron Man and Captain America in this cool form. I still need to watch it. I know it's on Disney Plus, but it came out, I think again, like, a long time ago in, like, 2012, if not, like, earlier. I think. But, never... I don't know where it was, like, shown. Like, it was dubbed over a while ago, but I could never... Like, I knew of its existence, but I was never able to find it anywhere. I think it was, like, one of those weird ones where it's, like, Powerpuff Girls Z, where it's, like, oh, it was dubbed into English, but, like, you can't really find it anywhere, and it was never really shown in America. I think it was more of, like, an Australia or / New Zealand thing, I think. Not 100% on that. But yeah, having a game like that would be super sick. Like, I would actually love to see Insomniac try to do a turn-based RPG. I mean, their bread and butter is action games, I know that, but still, it'd be interesting to try. Or it's like, DC does their fighting games, unfortunately, with NetherRealm, who does Mortal Kombat. I've never been a big fan of Mortal Kombat. I think they've been really mid. And I don't know. I haven't played their last 2 games. But I was not super big on Injustice. I played them. I thought the story was okay. But, like, all the character models in there look fucking horrendous. Like, they just look like weird, like, G.I. Joe soldiers. Like, their face, like, the face modeling looked really bad. From, like, the first one. And then a lot of the face models in the second one also look bad. Especially for the men. They just look so wooden and fake. I really love the DC fighting game property to anyone else, really. Obviously, like, I think the biggest one would be if they were able to get Arc System Works to make one. That would be so fucking sick. And it's also, like, Marvel doesn't really do fighting games. They do Marvel vs. Capcom, but the last one was a giant flop. First one they make in, like, 10 years. It's a massive flop. Really, that's it? I thought she was supposed to give us... Oh, I thought she was going to give us something else. Alright. But yeah, I'd wish that they'd give, like, the rights for a fighting video game out to someone. Once again, Arc System Works. Fucking exclusively, X-Men fighting game. And not, like, arcade-style fighter. I mean, like, traditional 2D fighter. That'd be super sick. Because I'm trying to think. I don't think there's ever really been a just Marvel fighting game. It's always been Marvel and Capcom. Although, I don't know. There could be something on the cabinet that arcade cabinet that I don't know about. I mean, And the reason why I say Arc Systems Works is just because their art is so good and their gameplay is so good. I mean, what they did with Dragon Ball Z Fighters was fucking amazing. I have not played Blaze Blue yet, but that is on the list on fighting games I do want to try. And I hear it does the usual thing where the first game is actually pretty easy to get into, but as the series went on, they just added in more mechanics and it just kind of got progressively more intricate. But not like impenetrable or anything. Guilty Gear apparently is pretty crazy in being hard to get into. Because there's like 50 million of those fucking games.
Hi, pal. How's it going on this fine day? Night.
Hey, Oswald. Are you okay? You look surprised to see me.
No, not at all. Everything's fine. You want a glass of something?
Whoop ass?
For someone who's supposedly done with crime, you were quick to have me killed.
No, you don't understand. They showed up with those Talon things. They said they'd tear me to pieces slowly, and I figured, well, you've got none of worse scrapes.
Good thing I survived, or my ghost would have haunted you forever.
I hope we can put this behind us. It would be a shame to lose this mutually beneficial business deal we have going.
I'll consider it.
Oh, I just wanted to over here try to pick up some stuff from him. Still only at 2. Need to get more of the yellow. Not even the best suit, but it's like, hey, it's legendary. It's got 3 slots. It's level 41, baby! We're getting into the 41s. Oh, we got another shock stick. Man, we just keep running out of that material. I don't know why. This run we're just like... Well, I'm not really doing a lot of grinding or anything. Or just like I'm not doing too much extra fighting. Although today I'd say I've been doing quite a few. And we're still like not really getting a lot of materials, unfortunately. That is something that was a big pain in the ass, I remember, when I was grinding with Nightwing. Was the materials you'd get was pretty slow to get. But yeah, I think this is gonna be about it for today. We'll return to the Belfry and then we're gonna call it. And then tomorrow we will continue. I think we'll do Mr. Freeze off the top and then go into the main story. Load.
Is the blindfold really necessary?
Yes.
Not anymore.
This kink. Don't shame me. Wow. A loft.
Look at this place. Wait. Barbara? What are you doing here?
Renee, glad you could make it. Welcome to the Belfry.
You're Batgirl. Did your father know?
If he did, he never said.
But now you know. If you're gonna help us take down Jacob Kane, we need to trust each other.
Dick Grayson. Well, I guess you're Nightwing then.
Is it that obvious?
It's pretty obvious. You don't even, like, do a voice or anything.
Robin. I don't think we've met out of costume.
Actually, we've met. Like, 5 times.
Oh, yeah. Tim Drake, right?
We done laying our cards on the table? We got a plan to go over.
Jason Todd. The dead walk among us.
I get that a lot. You get what we needed?
The judge actually signed off on the Jacob Kane charge. Conspiracy to murder Langstrom. Some solid detective work. If you could get Kane out of that hidey hole, I can make sure every honest cop in Gotham is waiting out front. Huh. But that won't be easy. This building is basically a tank.
Oh, we know. Armored facade, anti-aircraft guns on the roof.
That's why we have drones.
I assume you don't have a permit for that.
We absolutely do not.
Gotta admit, Pennyworth, I was kind of hoping you were Batman and just retired or something.
While I'm flattered, the truth is unfortunately more grim.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, about that plan.
The plan? Yes.
You're gonna love it.
To start, you'll rendezvous at the rally point in sight of the target, Kane Industries.
There's new info on the board.
Alright. Oh, okay, sweet. Got gear. We got level 41 stuff. Ah, okay, so it is put in directly. I always forget that we get gear that's already made. Hopefully it won't disappear. I still don't know what caused our gear to disappear like a few times throughout this playthrough. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today, guys. Thank you for coming out and hanging out on day 1320 of streaming in a row. Tomorrow, like I said, we're gonna continue with this. We're probably gonna do the freeze thing first, and then we'll go and take out Kane. It is a little fortress. Then on Monday, we're gonna get back into some more Honkai Star Rail. Play that throughout the week. Genshin on Thursday. That's basically the next week's worth of content we're gonna be doing. Oh, got the hiccups now. God damn. But yeah, that is it for today, guys. Like always, links down below for my Twitter, links over my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are archived over there. We're rounding out. We're getting pretty close. Let me think. Kane happens, gets shot. Then we go after Talia. We find the man bats. Take out the man bats. Find the cave. We're a few steps away from completing this. We'll probably well, man bats. I remember the cave isn't that long of a segment, so we could probably get through there quick. Man bats are pretty quick. No. I think going to Arkham and also doing the main stuff is probably going to take up a lot of time for both of those. I was going to say, maybe we might be able to finish this tomorrow. Maybe. Can't remember how long the final thing with Freeze is, though, so that's going to determine it. So we might be finishing up Robin's story tomorrow, and then we will get started on Red Hood after that. Which I don't even know what happens once you New Plus. Once you beat the New Game Plus, if you're like able to restart again, or if it just kind of like, nope, that's it kind of thing. So we will see what we're gonna have to do there, because I really do not want to hit continue and reset all of our progress again, except this time doing it on purpose, because it's the only way to, you know, get Red Hood to pop off and go through his whole story. Yeah, that is it for today. Thank you for coming out and hanging out. I will catch you all tomorrow with some more Gotham Knights.